So hello students, welcome to our channel Chemistry with शौकत सर राइज इंस्टीट्यूट हंदवारा। तो मैं आपको पढ़ा रहा था नॉमेनक्लेचर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स। वहाँ पे हमने डिस्कस किया था, हमने स्टॉप किया था फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स पे। तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स में मैं आपको पढ़ाने जा रहा हूँ पीरियडिटी ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स। हम कौन से फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स को पहले पीरियडिटी देंगे और उसके बाद हमारे पास कौन कौन से फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स हैं। तो मैंने यहाँ इनको ड्रा करके रखा है सो दैट हमारा टाइम ज़ाया नहीं हो जाएगा। मैं पहले चाहूँगा आप इन फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स को नोट डाउन करो। दिस इज ये हमारे पास में ये पीरियडिटी है। पीरियडिटी मीन्स ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रेफरेंस। ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रेफरेंस मीन्स जब भी हम इसको नॉमेनक्लेचर में प्रेफरेंस देंगे, नेम्स देंगे, तो कौन से ग्रुप को प्रेफरेंस दी जाएगी। दिस इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रेफरेंस, दिस इज द टॉप पीरियडिक ग्रुप एंड दिस इज द लोवेस्ट पीरियडिक ग्रुप। दिस इज ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रेफरेंस। और ये जो हमारे पास इस साइड में मैंने बनाया है, दिस रिप्रेजेंट्स द डिफरेंट फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स व्हिच आर यूज्ड इन ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री। नाउ सी, मैं आपको नॉमेनक्लेचर सिर्फ 4 लेक्चर्स में पढ़ाऊंगा। अगर आप देखोगे कोई भी आपको 4 लेक्चर्स में नॉमेनक्लेचर ख़त्म नहीं कराएगा। नॉमेनक्लेचर टेक्स 20 days टू फिनिश, बट मैं आपको नॉमेनक्लेचर के सारे कंसेप्ट्स इन 4 लेक्चर्स में फिनिश करूंगा। ये हमारा लेक्चर नंबर 2 है। इसके बाद हम लेक्चर नंबर 3 में सीखेंगे कैसे हम डिफरेंट कंपाउंड्स को नेम्स देंगे, हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू असाइन द नेम्स टू डिफरेंट फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स। And in the lecture number 4 we will solve all types of all questions which have been asked previously in AMS, NEET, JEE etc. So आप राइट डाउन करो ये टेबल पहले, उसके बाद हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। हम क्या करें, हमें क्या करना है। आई होप ये टेबल आपने अपनी नोटबुक पे नोट किया होगा। नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट। तो पीरियडिटी में हम क्या कहते हैं, फंक्शनल ग्रुप को प्रेफरेंस देते हैं। ये हमारा कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप है। इसका जनरल फार्मूला होता है COOH, और आई कैन राइट इट C+OH। और यहाँ पे कार्बन में कितनी वैलेंसी है, 1 2 and 3, फोर्थ वैलेंसी इज अनऑक्यूपाइड। दिस इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय कार्बन चेन। लेट अस राइट इट R, where R is carbon chain. Now see, this is general formula for carboxylic acids। और कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड के लिए हम सफिक्स यूज करते हैं ओइक एसिड। कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड के लिए हम सफिक्स यूज करते हैं ओइक एसिड। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमारे पास में चेन है कार्बन कंपाउंड्स की CH2 C+OH, तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप जहाँ से भी फंक्शनल ग्रुप है उससे पहला प्रेफरेंस होना चाहिए किसमें, जब आप नंबरिंग करोगे। तो इस कार्बन चेन में कितने कार्बन एटम्स है, 1 2 3 4। तो नंबरिंग कहाँ से करेंगे, नंबरिंग वहां से होगी जहाँ से फंक्शनल ग्रुप, वो फंक्शनल ग्रुप होगा जिसकी प्रेफरेंस सबसे ज्यादा होगी। तो प्रेफरेंस यहाँ पे एक ही फंक्शनल ग्रुप है, दैट्स कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड। इसकी प्रेफरेंस इस कार्बन पे 1 आएगी। दिस इज 2, दिस इज 3, दिस इज 4। therefore this is our 4 carbon compound we have a word root, that is bute. Now since there are only single bonds between carbon and carbon atoms, therefore it is butane. And we use the suffix oic acid, therefore it is butanoic acid. Butanoic acid, its name will be given butanoic acid. Similarly, the second preferential group is SO3H, it's called sulfonic acid. We give the name as sulfonic acid. Then the third one is acid anhydride. This is acid anhydride. You can write down this acid anhydride like this. I will delete these two. You can write down, rub these two. You can write down the name of this acid anhydride like this. It is C double bond O, C double bond O. How you remember? This is O, and these are joined by O. This is acid anhydride general formula. This is acid anhydride general formula. That's why I have written COO, COO and O. That is CO2 whole twice. COO, it should be COO whole twice. Now these are acid anhydrides. They are having general formula R, C double bond O whole twice, not O, sorry. R C double bond O whole twice. These are joined by oxygen atoms whole twice O. These are acid anhydrides. Means you have to first write RC double bond O, and then you have to write RC double bond O. These two you have to join by oxygen atom. And then there is one more functional group, This is called ester. Esters are having the general formula RC double bond OR. RC double bond OR. These are esters. Word root suffix for these esters is ovate. If we have an ester group, we use the suffix ovate. Like in carboxylic acids, we use oic acid. In anhydrides, we use oic anhydride, and in esters, we use ovate. Now, this type of compound, which is having the general formula RC double bond OX, RC double bond OX. This X can be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. For example, we have RC double bond OCl. This group is called acyl group. This group is called acyl group. Since it has halogen attached, we called it acyl halide or simply acid halide. Since here chlorine is attached, we called it acyl chloride. Acyl chloride. They are known as acyl halides. Now, one more important functional group is this group. This is called amide group. This is called amide functional group. Now, this is amide functional group. Now, it's very important. Now, I will rub up to amide functional group. Now, amide functional group is very important. This is our amide functional group, C double bond O. We have R over here, and we have NH2. This is called amide. Now, I can replace this hydrogen atom. If I replace this hydrogen atom by any group that's alkyl group, for example, I replace this hydrogen atom by alkyl group, it becomes NH, for example, methyl group. Similarly, I can replace one more hydrogen atom. Why I can replace? I will discuss it because it is acidic hydrogen. We will not discuss over here why is it acidic, because we are discussing here nomenclature. Later on in GOC, we will discuss why this hydrogen has been replaced. Now, this is also amide, this is also amide, this is also amide. What is the difference between these amides? इस एमाइड में हाइड्रोजन है, इस एमाइड में हमने एक हाइड्रोजन को मिथाइल ग्रुप से सब्स्टिट्यूट किया है. सो कहाँ हमने सब्स्टिट्यूशन की? नाइट्रोजन एटम पे. देयरफॉर इट्स कॉल्ड एन सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एमाइड. एन सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एमाइड. और ये कंपाउंड अगर हम देखेंगे, यहाँ पे दो सब्स्टिट्यूशन किए हैं हमने नाइट्रोजन पे, इट विल बी कॉल्ड एन डाई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एमाइड. एन डाई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एमाइड. एन डाई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एमाइड. सो सी यहाँ पे ये जो सारा ग्रुप है ये एक ही फंक्शनल ग्रुप है. दिस फंक्शनल ग्रुप इट इज एमाइड ग्रुप. अगर आपके एमाइड फंक्शनल ग्रुप के नाइट्रोजन एटम पे कोई भी अल्काइल ग्रुप हो तो वो सिर्फ एक ही ग्रुप को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, एक ही फंक्शनल ग्रुप को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, वो एमाइड है. देयरफॉर दिस एंड दिस all of them are amides. Now one more important functional group is RC triple bond N. IUPAC में हम इसको नाइट्राइल कहते हैं या इसको हम साइनाइड कहते हैं. These are called nitriles. अगर कार्बन से कार्बन बॉन्ड जुड़ा है, अगर यही बॉन्ड नाइट्रोजन से कार्बन की तरफ है, नाइट्रोजन टू कार्बन, then they are called isonitriles. Isonitriles. So we have nitriles, isonitriles. We have more important functional groups. They are aldehydes. RC double bond OH. We have RC double bond OR. These are aldehydes and ketones. This is our aldehyde and this is our ketone. Now in case of aldehydes, we use the suffix, primary suffix al, and in case ketones, we use -un. We use al, we use -un. For example, if we have a compound CH3, CH, C double bond O, CH3. We have to name this compound. Now it contains 3 carbon atoms, therefore word root is prop. There are only single bonds between carbon atoms, therefore it is N. Since it is a ketone, it's ROR. Ketones we have ROR. This is ketone, ROR. This is ROR, alkyl group, C double bond O, alkyl group. For this type, we use suffix -un, therefore it is propan-un. This is how we will go. We will see. We will be naming these compounds. This is how we are going to name these compounds. Now, one more functional group is OH group. OH group means, for example, ROH. They are known as alcohols. And if we replace this oxygen by sulfur, then they are called thiols, thioalcohols. or thiols or thioalcohol. Now this functionality is called Mercapto also. It's called Mercapto. Remember, this is very important. This is star mark. This is very important. And one more important functional group is NH2 group. This is called amino group. This is called amino group. And we can replace this amino group hydrogen of this amino group by alkyl group. It becomes N-alkyl amino. This is N-alkyl amino. I have replaced this hydrogen atom by R group. This will be N-alkyl amino. If I replace this hydrogen atom as well, I will call it N-dialkyl. This will be called N-dialkyl amino. Now these are certain priority. These are the priorities of these functional groups, and these are the functional groups which we will meet in organic chemistry. So what are functional groups? Functional groups are the groups which alter, which change the physical and chemical properties of a compound. Means the groups which determine physical and chemical properties of compounds. Physical and chemical properties of compounds, they are called functional groups. Of compounds are called functional groups. So we have 20 functional groups over here. Carboxylic acid. These are represented in the order of their priority. Carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid, ester, acyl halide, amide, cyanide, isocyanide, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol, thioalcohol, ether, thioether, thioalcohol, ether. Ether is ROR. This is ether. If we replace this oxygen by sulfur, then it becomes thioether. Word thio is used for sulfur. Amine and halides. Halides means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. NO2, it's called a nitro group. NO, it's called a nitroso. The only one oxygen is to be removed. SO is represented over here. And NN group, it's called azo. This is alkene, this is alkyl. These are certain functional groups which we overcome in organic chemistry. अगर आपको ये functional groups याद नहीं हो जाते हैं तो organic chemistry आपकी बेकार में जाएगी. Organic chemistry को understand करने के लिए इस table को आपको जरूरी याद करना है. अगर आपको याद भी नहीं हो जाएगा, साथ साथ पढ़ते पढ़ते ये खुद ब खुद याद हो जाता है. Now see, we are going to solve certain questions. Now tell me, I have a compound like this. मेरे पास एक compound है. इस compound में यहाँ पे C double bond OCH3 है, यहाँ पे COOH है, यहाँ पे C double bond OCH3 है. आपको ये बताना है इस कंपाउंड में कितने फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स हैं. ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस आपके कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में पूछे जा रहे हैं. द नंबर ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स फॉर दिस कंपाउंड इज, determine the number of functional groups for this compound. Now see this functional group, it is R, this is alkyl group is R, this whole is alkyl group, this is R, C double bond O, this is ketone. Now see this functional group, this is carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Now see this functional group, this is R, C double bond O, OR, this is ester. Now, is there any other functional group? Yes, that's alkene. Alkene and alkyne, they are also functional groups. This is ene. Therefore, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer for this question is there are 4 functional groups present. Now, let us do more questions. Question number 2. Now, let us pose a question over here. Let's have a question over here. We are going to solve very interesting questions over here. Now, this is a compound in which there is C double bond OH. Here we have COOH. Here we have, for example, here we have chlorine, and here we have, for example, NO2, and here we have, for example, here we are having one more group, that is C triple bond N. You have to determine number of functional groups in this compound. Now see, this is one functional group, it is aldehyde or C double bond OH, and this is acid, carboxylic acid, and this is cyanide or nitrile, and this is nitro group NO2, and this is halo group, that's chloro group. Therefore, there are 5 functional groups present in this compound. Now let us do more questions based on this and the questions which have been asked. questions are asked, you are given a compound, you have to tell how many type of functional groups are present in this compound. The very interesting question will be this. Very interesting question will be like this: C double bond O, NH, CH3. And we over here we have CO2H, that is COH, and over here we have C triple bond N. Determine the number of functional groups present in this compound. Now see how many functional groups are present in this compound. This is carboxylic acid, this is one, and this is ene, this is second, and this is cyanide, this is third. What about this? Is this a keto group? No. Is this a amide group? Yes, it is amide group. Whenever you have a C double bond O group attached to the nitrogen, it's only one functional group. These are not two. This is amide. Now, therefore, the number of functional groups present in this compound is 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let us do certain other questions. Based on this, let me check the length of the video. So, it is good. We can solve 2-3 questions more. Now let us solve this question from my personal book. This is double bond O, this is NH, C double bond O, this is Me. Me is nothing, it's methyl group. And we have single bond O, and we have over here COH, over here we have SH. Determine the number of functional groups present in this compound. Now see how many functional groups. This is carboxylic acid 1. This is ROR. This is second. For example, this is CH3 ROR. This is ether. This is ether. This is acid. And this is mercapto or thiol. This is mercapto. This is third. And this is ene. This is fourth. This is keto because it's ROR, C double bond O, single bond C. This is keto. This is ene. This is fifth, and the sixth one is this group. What is this group? This group is amido group. Therefore, the number of functional groups in this compound, it is 6. Now, one very interesting question. Is this question. How many number of functional groups are present in this compound? How many number of functional groups are present in this compound? Now tell me the number of functional groups present in this compound. Now see, if this is carbon, this is carbon. This is COC, that's ROR, this is ether. This is also COC, that's ROR, this is ether. Therefore, only one functional group. One functional group. Alkyl groups are not functional groups. Okay, got it. Now let us do one more question over here. Let us do one more question. Now let us have a question. This is nitrogen. This is SH. This is OH. This is CHO. This is NHCHO. This is very important question. Double bond O. It has become very important now because I have introduced more groups in it. This is Br. Now tell me the number of functional groups present in this compound. Now see, number of functional groups. What is this group? This is OH group, that's alcohol. Now what is this group? This is mercapto group. This is mercapto group. These are two. Now see third one. Now what is this group? CHO. This is aldehyde group. Now what is this group? Is it aldehyde? No, because in this case NH is attached to aldehyde. That's it is C double bond OH. Whenever you have nitrogen attached to C double bond O, it's amide. It is not aldehyde. It's amide. That's why this is important. Now this is RC double bond OR. That's keto group. And this is our ene group, and this is our what type of group? Halogen, that is bromine, bromo, and this is our wine group. Now tell me the number of functional groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what about this group? This group is also nitrogen containing group, that's amido group. Nitrogen bonded to R and R, that's amine group. Therefore, the total number of groups is 9. This is how we have to solve questions. There are also other questions. I will put a homework for you. मैं आपको homework देता हूँ. ये questions आप करो. Determine the number of functional groups. आपको functional group determine करने हैं. Question number 1. Question number 1 में हमारे पास यहाँ पे OH है, यहाँ पे CHO है, यहाँ पे NHCHO है. इसमें आपको बताना है नंबर ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स कितने होंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में आपको बताना है ये हमारे पास डबल बॉन्ड है, ये हमारे पास CHO है, ये हमारे पास NHCHO है, ये हमारे पास OH है, और यहाँ हमारे पास SH है, और यहाँ हमारे पास एक और डबल बॉन्ड है. डिटरमाइन द नंबर ऑफ functional groups. Question number 3. One more question. Let us do one more question. This is double bond O. This is NH. This is NH. This is CH2. C double bond O. OH. And over here we have bromine. Over here we have OH group. Determine the number of functional groups present in this compound. Now let us do one more question. The more we practice in nomenclature, the more we can overcome the concept. जितनी ज़्यादा आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे nomenclature में, उतना आपको ये ज़िंदगी में कभी नहीं पढ़ना पड़ेगा. बस 2-4 दिन दे दो, 1-1 घंटा प्रैक्टिस करो, बस ज़िंदगी भर के लिए आपका काम हो गया. आपको कभी नहीं पढ़ना है. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में यही तो लॉजिक है. आपकी बेसिक अगर स्ट्रांग होती है, आप किसी भी क्लास की फर्स्ट ईयर हो, बीएससी सेकंड ईयर हो, बीएससी फाइनल ईयर हो, कोई भी क्लास हो, किसी भी क्लास की कोई भी रिएक्शन आप खुद ही कर सकते हो. आप उसका मैकेनिज्म करके उसका प्रोडक्ट निकाल सकते हो. बट द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज योर बेसिक्स शुड बी स्ट्रांग. बेसिक्स आपकी स्ट्रांग मैं बनाने जा रहा हूँ. आप मुझ पे बिलीव करो, आप मुझ पे भरोसा रखो. आई विल प्रोवाइड यू एवरी प्लेटफॉर्म टू स्ट्रेंथ टू मेक यू मास्टर्स इन ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री. आप मुझ पे यकीन करो, आप मुझ पे भरोसा करो. आपका भरोसा ही मुझे मोटिवेट करेगा टू डेवलप बेस्ट, टू अपलोड बेस्ट वीडियोस फॉर यू पीपल. आपकी मोटिवेशन से मैं मोटिवेट होता हूँ. जितनी आप मुझे मोटिवेशन करोगे, आप खुद मोटिवेट हो जाओगे. आप जब मैं मोटिवेट होऊंगा, मैं आपको ज़्यादा मोटिवेट करूँगा. तो आप मुझे मोटिवेट करने के लिए क्या कर सकते हो, मेरी चैनल को लाइक कर सकते हो, मुझे प्यारे से कमेंट्स लिख सकते हो. But I'll get motivated. Then I'll provide you every now and then. I'll provide you those questions which will be asked in the competitive exams, those questions which have been asked in the competitive exams, and easy tricks to solve those questions in the coming lectures. Now we have what? Question number 4. Now the question number 4 is like this. We have over here double bond O, single bond SH. Now tell me how many number of functional groups are present in this compound. This is question number 4. How many number of functional groups are present in this compound? And name the functional groups which are present. For example, this is mercapto. This is this is mercapto. This is keto. This is fine. This is ene. This is C double bond O. OCH3 means this is ether. Like that you have to name the functional groups present in the compound. Thanks for watching this video. In the next lecture we will do lot of examples for nomenclature to make you understand the basics of nomenclature of organic compounds. Within next 2 lectures I will finish the basics, then I will start GOC. Okay, thanks for watching.